And so it comes to pass. Ages after the twin vessels were forged, a new soul appears. Brave soul, one day you will stand before two baboons. One day you will rend the very fabric that binds this land. But until that day comes, you must toot. Toot your trombone, brave soul, and you may yet become the trombone champ.
Beautiful. Welcome, everyone, and hello. Welcome to PlayFrame, and welcome to Trombone Champ. Listen, I like rhythm games a lot, and I like comedy games a lot, but I don't feel like I see a lot of overlap between those two gaming genres and tastes. This one satisfies all requirements, so we're going to do an episode of this just as a one-off because it's silly and fun. Welcome to Trombone Champ, though. Let's start. Even the menu is fun. There's lots to enjoy. Actually, hang on. Let me go into settings real fast and make sure I've got like good time calibration and everything. It's going to be so vitally important. Okay, I've set my timing adjustment. Also, just because it's fun. Allegiance, baboon quantity, normal. Baboon preference, none. I don't know what any of that means, but I enjoy having them in the settings menu. Anyway, no idea even what that is or will be. Let's just play the game. Oh, we must choose our tromboner. We have 4 options. We have Appaloosa, Beezerly, Kaiziel II, and Trixie Bell. Beezerly is just too fun a name, so we're going with that. And we have 1 option and 1 option. We're ready. And now we're just ready for a warm-up. Nice, easy difficulty, high fury and doots. Pretty low slides, though. Moderate tears and spunk. Scroll speed, I don't know what that means, but I think we're all good to go. Warm up your trombone with this simple warm-up. Perfect for first-timers. Great, that's what I am. So, you play this by moving the mouse forward and back to move the slide of the trombone. Like with the trombone, you see. And you line up the dot with the little note lines. You press the left mouse button or any letter key to toot. Using the keyboard might be easier on your wrist, and that's a good idea. Clicking and dragging can get rough on the wrist after a while. If you play well, you build combos and increase your champ meter. This is how you get the big points. Watch the breath meter. If you hold a note for too long, you'll run out of breath, which is less good. Most of all, have fun. Enjoy the beautiful, succulent music you will soon create. This should be a good time. Oop, here we are. Oop. Warming my big trombone. Oh boy. It's hard getting that precision. And it's even harder because as soon as you get it slightly wrong, you kind of have to slide into place, which sounds so stupid that it makes you laugh, which makes you keep goofing up. The only thing better than a good silly idea for a game is perfect execution on a silly idea for a game. I'm a champion. Yeah! I've earned 372 toots for my nearly S-rank score. I'm very good at rhythm games, I'll have you know. Let's play some more songs like Ball Game. Take me out to the ball game. This has become the theme song of North American baseball, although neither of the song's authors had attended a game at the time of its writing. I hope that's true. The song's 114 years old now? Boy. Fewer doots on this one. Similar tiers. We'll see. There are between 2 and 4 spiders living inside the average trombone. Oh, this is faster. Ah! Rough start, it's okay. I think we'll keep this episode pretty short. I don't know how much patience I can demand of the viewer. I always get disoriented a little bit because they have you, it's sort of like inverted almost controls on the mouse movement. Like I'm moving forward to move it down and backward to pull it up, but I think that's closer to actual trombone movement. And I care about authenticity. This is so much better. So in every other like rhythm game where you're playing an instrument, there's usually like kind of like an off sound or like fumbling the guitar or like hitting the wrong drum sound off beat and it just sounds bad. And that's fun. That's like, that works as a like, I hit the thing wrong and it sounded bad. It rarely sounds funny though. They've chosen the perfect instrument for this. I'll take a B. It's what I deserve. Old Gray Mare, written by the 7-time mayor of Baltimore, Maryland. Some believe the song is about the horse Lady Suffolk. All right. I mean, I believe you. The first trombone was invented in 20 million BC. I have a harder time believing that one. Oh, no. I'm sorry, I got distracted by the background a little bit, which may prove my undoing. I didn't know Old Gray Mare is what this song was called. It's like I know the theme. It sounds terrible. It's so hard to precisely target these things. Similar to a trombone, I assume. Ooh. Octave. Higher. Styling. Or it would be. Catchy. I cannot tell if this is going to be even remotely tolerable to watch. But I am having fun. I've been earning a lot of trombone currency. Hang on. Let me back up a little bit. There's a collect thing. Collect all 50 tromboner cards. Ooh. Well, okay. Welcome to your collection. Play the main game to earn toots and then spend them on tromboner cards. Can you collect all 50? Maybe. Give me a sec. For about a little under 500 toots. Ooh, we get to open it even. Ooh. Exciting. All right. Well, let's see what we get. Ooh, J.S. Bach. Johann Sebastian Bach is widely considered one of the most influential composers of all time, partially due to his Baroque compositions, but mostly because he invented the hot dog. And he deserves our thanks. Trazom, immortal guardian spirit tasked with preserving the order of the bass and treble clefs. As a guardian spirit, unable to eat hot dogs, but imbued with the power of at least 10. Having some difficulty discerning between fact and fiction here. Tommy Dorsey. This American jazz trombonist, conductor, composer, and band leader's smooth trombone playing earned him the nickname the Sentimental Gentleman of Swing. As an American, he probably ate a lot of hot dogs. That's a safe assumption in most circumstances. The slide. This is the funny part of the trombone that goes in and out. Notes goes up, note goes down. Without this, you don't have a trombone. You just have a trumpet, which is disgusting. More things should have slides on them. Immutable. Good video game. And we're just getting started. I am also curious what free improvisation entails, although I guess it does seem probably self-explanatory. So, okay, we should, okay. Baboon. Oh my. This... no. I'm not very good at this particular puzzle box, but, alright, well, a mystery for later, I suppose. Let's just play. We'll play more songs. From what I've seen, it seems like the fan community has already developed a number of fan tracks for this, which is delightful. I mean, frankly, how often can I play a rhythm game on this channel without just getting, like, hammered by copyright, like, content ID, that kind of thing? Most of them are just straight up no-goes, and I love me some rhythm games, so that's a bummer. But here, I think we've got ourselves one that is 100% YouTube safe. Ooh, Ein Klein? By Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. This serenade was written for strings, but we've added trombone and trap drums. Mozart would have approved. Half difficulty already. I'm a little worried for myself, but I mean, it wasn't going to sound good if it was easy either. If you placed all the trombones on Earth end to end, they would wrap around the solar system 4 times. Oh boy. Mozart would love this. Oh no. Thanks for some easy ones. Oh, no help. I have new respect for the tromboners out there. I'm doing bad. Oh boy. I'd like to say that I could blame this on maybe I did a bad calibrating job, but I don't think so. I'm afraid to look at any of the songs that are very highly difficulty rated, you know? Sorry, Mozart. I feel judged. Yeah. The worst part is knowing that on YouTube already there are at least like 10 videos of people who have already put up like perfect runs. You know they have. By the time this video comes out, the game will have been out for like 2 weeks. You know it. Alright, let's find some easier ones. No, first, let's find the hardest one there is. Baboons. Holy wow. Baboons, 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 baboons. Baboon step. There's an easy one. So we'll Keep that one in mind, Zarathustra. But let's look for, like, all right, entertainers, pretty rough. Gladiators, also pretty rough. William Tell Overture, pretty rough. Stars and Stripes, also hard. Beethoven's Fifth, not easy. Trombone Fuerte. Our sad attempt at composing a meringue song, a fast-paced Latin American dance originating in the Dominican Republic. All right, let's, just to say we did it. Where's the really mean ones? It's right around... Where were you mean ones? That's the meanest one. Difficulty-wise. So let's get a look at this, and I apologize in advance. After this, we'll try baboons, and then a couple easy ones, and then we'll wrap it up, because, again, I don't know how long I can test your patience with this. I assure you it's very entertaining to play and probably be in the same room as someone. Maybe this is fun. I hope so. I'm kind of like doing almost okay. Something that almost resembles okay if you squint. Not anymore. It's over. Nah. Like, I know how hard it is to make games, which is what, like, astounds me that, like, they've done such a good job at this. And this number of people, however many it is, committed their time to this. Like, it takes a long time to make a game. Which is why comedy games can be so difficult, because by the time, in the time it takes to make the game, all the funny stuff will have stopped being funny. Ah. Help. Oh no. This was a mistake. For all of us. Me making it, you clicking on it, but not the people who made the game, because this is delightful. And the dedication, again, required to see this through. I respect it. Generous. Very generous, score-wise. Okay, let's see what Baboons is about. I'm just too curious about the baboon thing. Baboons. Baboon step. Not easy, difficulty-wise. So, okay. The highest note playable on trombones is so high-pitched that only certain species of bats can hear it. Here goes. I dedicate this one to all the record labels out there who are always demonetizing videos that use even just a tiny amount of their music in them on YouTube. This one's for you. If it weren't for all of you, we could have more rhythm games on YouTube. What a good silly thing. All right, let's do like one easier one so we can have an almost halfway decent sounding piece of music from me. Zarathustra. There. This one, I think, even played somewhat suboptimally. I'm really enjoying whatever all this means. Even played suboptimally, I think this should still sound pretty fun. The first part of this piece, titled Sunrise, became famous after being used in the film 2001: A Space Odyssey. Ah, yes. Tone poem. All right. The world record for most trombones owned is held by Mike Brass of Omaha, Nebraska, who owns 2. Let's see how this goes. I was right. Even funnier, actually. Move over, timpanis. Make room for trombone. Just a flawless game. Yay, I did kind of okay. Kind of almost holding a combo here. Where's it coming? Where's it coming? Where? Where? Yeah, like getting it close but not quite is way funnier than just like completely flailing. Yay! Competence. I'll take it. Let's see what we can earn with this good currency. And try our hand at the baboon box again, because I'm still a little curious about that thing. So, first collection. We can afford... Oh, we can afford several sacks. Fantastic. Give me 3. Yeah. What do we get? Claude Debussy. This French composer, sometimes considered the first Impressionist composer, rebelled against classical forms of compositions and strove to create new modes, sometimes based off his own poetry. Why are some letters... Why are some letters red? Is it a code? Are they up to something? There's some red letters in this one. It's throwing me off. Jack Teagarden, this self-taught jazz trombonist, was a prominent performer in the pre-bebop era and performed alongside Louis Armstrong, specializing in New Orleans-style jazz. He could eat a dozen hot dogs in one sitting. Champion. Franz Schubert. This Austrian composer, with an immense body of works, is considered one of the best of the 19th century, although he wasn't widely appreciated until after his death. His one-up, one-down collar style allowed him to more easily consume hot dogs. Good fashion as well. And Al Gray, this American jazz trombonist, who played with Count Basie, sorry for all the names I'm saying wrong, by the way, was known for his plunger mute technique and literally wrote a book on plunger techniques. As an American, probably ate a ton of hot dogs. But we've got more to learn about trombones and jazz history. Arthur Pryor, this prodigious Missouri-born trombonist who wrote some of the most well-known trombone pieces, played with Sousa's band and was prolific composer of band music. He could eat 9 hot dogs in one sitting. Impressive. Glenn Miller, this trombonist and band leader, extremely popular in the early 40s, died while flying to France to entertain U.S. troops during World War II. His aircraft disappeared over the English Channel during bad weather. Bummer. Sergei Prokofiev. Sorry again. This Russian Soviet pianist and composer composed masterpieces across multiple music genres. He infamously consumed hot dogs backwards, top to bottom, rather than side to side. An innovator. And Gustav Holst, this English composer, best known for his orchestral suite, The Planets, also played the trombone professionally, which means he is worthy of our respect. Being English, he did not eat hot dogs. Well, no one's perfect. Last one, let's see what we get. Gustav Holst again. Ah, a duplicate. And Al Gray. Red Eyes Black Baboon. Oh dear. One of the most powerful tromboner cards. The Red Eyes Black Baboon is a representation of the bass clef as it relates to Babi, the Egyptian deification of the sacred old world Hamidrius baboon. Immutable. And Richard Strauss, this leading German composer of operas and symphonic poems, was arguably best known for the piece Also Sprach Zarathustra. Whether or not he ate hot dogs is unknown. But we'd like to think so. Now, still, again, curious about the baboon thing. I mean, I can move things around. There's various highlight parts. But they all say S. Clicking and dragging does nothing. You mystify me, baboon. Open! Or do something. Fine. Well, perhaps you can solve this baboon mystery. The game is Trombone Champ, and you can get it on Steam. And it's a good, silly time. Congrats to the devs for making it and for kind of becoming a little runaway success. To everyone's surprise, you've made a very fun, entertaining thing. So good for you. And thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed or not been miserable with my trombone playing. It's my first day. No one starts brilliant at the trombone. You gotta get there. But thank you for allowing me to subject you to my trombone playing, and I will see you all next time for something else. Do take care until then, and goodbye!